wow, that's easy.
Yes. Welcome everyone to Inspired Talks with Janelle and Lorena.
Hello. So happy to have you all here. If you're watching live, thank you, thank you. And today's guest is none other than Coco.
Hello.
And yes, Coco is one of my dear friends, one of my first friends I think I met out here because we used to dance with Andre Fuentes, the late Andre Fuentes. And if you're in the dance world, you know who he is. And Coco is originally from Tokyo, Japan, as you know. Look at her little dog, so cute.
He's like, I want to be in that live show now.
Yeah. Yes, live show. I know. So if
wait, what kind of dog is that?
It's a Pomeranian Husky, Pomsky.
Pomsky.
Oh my God.
It's not spaced. It's not spaced.
His name is little. Loki. It's little because it's a Pomeranian and a Husky mixed
and
together.
Husky. Yeah. He stays in this size, very small.
Oh, yeah, he's like adorable. a toy dog, kind of, right? Or they stay a certain size, right?
Yeah, small size.
Okay, sorry,
like
I love it. Small size.
Just come in, you know, when we started. He's like, what about
this is the thing about live, right? Okay, so we have Coco here, who is our special guest from Tokyo, Japan originally, but she's been living in LA, dancing professionally. She has worked with Zay Northey, Tavares Wilson, and she's danced with Nicki Minaj, Maya, Janet Jackson, like big names, amazing. And she also teaches for a Japanese dance studio. It's IDA's Japanese dance studio called N Dance Studio, and she does workshops throughout China, France, and Thailand.
Yeah,
she's a great dancer. You do everything, right? Right from hip hop, jazz.
Yeah, I studied jazz, but then I kind of stepped into the hip hop world.
Yes, hip hop world is LA, right? We had to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We know. And now guess what? She is a new mom to a beautiful girl. And how old is she now?
Life is crazy.
Yeah. How old is your
she's
girl
6
now?
months old now.
6 months.
She's sleeping. The baby is sleeping.
It's Hannah, right?
6 months. Her name is Hannah. Hannah.
Very good. So this is Coco. Yes, she's a very inspiring dancer, friend, mom now. She's she does a lot of things, and here she is now. Momming. And she's a new mom since 6 months ago, right? So
it's everything is new. Everything is new.
Yeah, so she's definitely still learning, and we want to hear more about that, but we also want to take a deep dive into your life and the most inspiring things that you've had in your life, to move here, because I mean it takes a lot to move here, how to get a visa, and Lorena knows. I'm lucky because I'm from Guam and we're U.S. citizens, so we're in a way we are, but I see a lot of hustle and a lot lot of people grinding
from another country or somewhere else.
And I really respect all those dancers and artists and whoever they are, if they're acting, actors, whatever, creatives.
I
really respect that.
We really appreciate that, to know the foundation of, because not many people knows that. So I really appreciate.
Because you came here, what year? You were how old?
I think I was 19 years old when I moved here. So it's been like 12 years.
Wow.
I think, around that. Yeah, because I've known Janelle
oh no.
When I first met her, I was such a baby.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you came here with no family? No
No
family.
family, yeah, all by myself. Is one of my friends. She's from Japan, but she was 10 years older than me. Nati, remember Janelle? Me and her, my friends came here.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
if
no
I see
family.
the faces, I would be.
Yeah, you will remember
I
her,
would
but
remember. Yeah.
pretty
Mhm.
much I moved here by myself. No friends, no family. Not really speaking any English. Like I say, hello, hello. How are you? Hi, how are you? That's it. Yeah. Like,
So
well, yeah.
brave.
If I
Yeah.
think about it, it's kind of crazy.
And
Mhm.
you started dancing in Japan or over here?
In Japan, yeah, I started
Japan.
when I was 12 or like 11 years old. But when I was in high school, when I started going to BDC Tokyo, Broadway Dance Center in Tokyo, and
Wow.
then Andre was there for teaching for Japanese dancers. That's how I met him. And then I took his class and I'm like, oh my goodness, what is this? His world of dancing, choreography and all that was very crazy to me. And I just fell in love with his creation and art. And then ever since that one, whenever he come to Japan, I just take his class every single time. And then I told him, like, I want to learn from you. And he's like, I live in LA. I'm like, where's LA? So, and then I told my mom, like, after I graduate high school, I want to move to LA to, learn from Andre. And that's what I exactly did to move to LA.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's the reason, one of the many reasons, but one of the most, reason that I
No,
decided to.
he had such a beautiful soul. Like he will light up the room with his passion, with his light. The way he danced just it honestly just blew you away. Like the musicality that he had, you're just like look at him like, how can his body just move? Like
I know.
There was times I think he towards the end, I think how he had his body was hurting, but then the music turned on and it would be another Andre and you would be like, I thought I just saw you like almost limping or hurting your knee, but when you were dancing, like he just turns into a whole different person and he was just so talented.
Yeah, it's so important to have like, I didn't realize until later on, obviously when I got older, that to have like a mentor type, kind of person in your life. Because I know Lorena had mentors, and I guess growing up, I never really had, or I never, I guess, thought of them as mentors, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's only when I started seeing that out here that I was like, wait a minute, there's something I'm lacking as a mentor.
Yes, you do. You do have.
Yeah, I do. Yes. So it's just funny that I guess.
Yes, you do. You do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how did you guys meet, Janelle and Coco?
Oh, we met through, I think, Andre's class or the showcase.
Class, and then we did some carnivals together, I think, and Andre's carnivals together. And then we did other jobs with Flirt together.
Oh, so you guys were in Flirt too.
Yes, we are in the Flirt, the same girls dance group.
It's the Flirt girls this evening.
Yes.
Yes. So
yeah, we danced together a lot. Yeah. And then I told her. Yeah, I told her when the other day when I saw her, she did not change. Janelle did not change for like 10 years. After 10 years, same. And then I'm like, what are you eating, girl?
You too. Oh, thank you. I'm trying. I think I got a little like, meatier. But...
No, you're fine. You're like, you do Pilates and healthy and
yeah. Thank you.
It's funny. I think, I don't know, like you just stay, there's a certain age that you just stay kind of the same, right? Everybody just stays
That's true.
And that is true. Janelle, for 10 years, you haven't changed. Like,
she hasn't changed.
True. She has to tell us the secret. She's not telling us.
Yeah, she's not gonna tell us.
I think it's just connecting with people. To me, it's just connecting with people and, just not caring too much. And, I do obviously, I used to pick people please and do all that. I still struggle with those things, right?
Yeah, no,
But
yeah.
but I feel like I really try to take care of the skin.
You have amazing
I
skin.
love the
Yeah, that's
sun,
amazing.
and yeah, it's not about me today.
Yeah. Coco,
No, it's okay.
we're
It's
gonna
okay.
talk about you.
Okay.
So amazing. You dance with Janelle says Janet Jackson. Like how?
Yes.
So can we?
That story is crazy, actually. That story is
Yeah,
crazy. So I
You
think
need
I
to
can
tell this
You gotta
story
tell us that
because
because that's
I
if
only
anybody's listening to watch or watching us, Janet Jackson to any dancer, it's like
any dancers, yeah.
any dancer, that's like the goal. I never got to dance with, well, I don't know, maybe one day.
Maybe
But
one
that
day, who
that
knows?
was that was one of the goals. Like Janet Jackson is the ultimate. So let's dive into that. Like
Yeah,
tell us
that's
your story. So you come from Japan, you live in LA, you're living the dream. It's not as easy as
yes.
everybody thinks, right? It's hard, right? At the beginning.
It's hard. Definitely hard. It's hard. It's not easy.
So tell us the story of the Janet Jackson.
Oh.
Did we lose her?
Oh no. Okay, hopefully
Okay.
not.
Yes.
Technical. This is the thing about live.
She's back.
He
Aw.
here? Can you hear? Can you?
Yeah, we couldn't hear you for a little bit.
I'm back.
So.
Can you just? You guys frozen. I'm the only one who's moving.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Now, okay. Now I see you guys. You two moving. Okay, good. Yeah. So I had my working visa. I think the first year, and then that's gonna last 3 years. And then last third year, I have to renew my working visa. So I decided to. I go back to Japan to have interview and all that stuff. But then at that time, my lawyer failed to renew my visa. So I kind of got stuck in Japan for that I couldn't get my visa renewed. So I was very sad, and that was not my plan to do that. But then my lawyer, that was a kind of bad lawyer. So he he ran away. So I have to start to all over to get my visa while I'm in Japan after like 5 or 6 years of LA life. So I suddenly went back to Japan, and I have a what it's called, I have a time lag because I was not in Japan, so I don't know what was going on in Japanese dance world, or what can I do and all that stuff. So I started going to BDC, the Broadway Dance Center, again, to take classes, like, hey, what's going on and all that stuff. And then my friends started to asking me to teach some studio and BDC as well. So I started teaching and subbing all the Japanese dance studio. But then, like all those expectation was high, I think, from Japanese students, like, hey, you're from LA, well, you learn from LA, top dance industry people. So I'm like, I don't know if I can teach. I don't know if I'm good enough, to teach all that stuff. But then I slowly do that. And then when I was taking class at the BDC, one of my mentor, Tovaris, is coming to teach classes. So he's like, oh, what are you doing, Coco? I'm like, yeah, I got stuck. Well, actually, he was helping me to get my visa too. So he knows my situation.
So nice.
Yeah. So, and then I told him like, yeah, I got stuck, but then I just need to work again and build all that and gathering this much paperwork and, submit again. And he's like, okay, cool. And I just, taking his class and hanging out and all that stuff happened. And then Janet supposed to come to Tokyo and Osaka for her concert after 8 years of not coming to Japan. That was, so I'm like, I already bought the ticket to go see the concert that weekend. And then I think 2 days 2 days before her concert, Tovaris called me saying like, hey, we have a private audition for Janet. Can you come to the audition? And I'm like, of course. No way, I have the ticket to go to that concert. So he's like, yeah, it's a very secret closed call. So I can only, calling some people that he knows and he recommended to go to audition. So that was, 1 day before the show.
1 day.
1 day. So I went to the audition and there was like 30, 40 dancers in Japan. Like, some like dancers are there and they only pick 10. I don't remember the number, but they can only choose 10 dancers. And then I'm like, I have to get this one because that's like, dream. And then I would never imagined that I can be on the audition for Janet in Tokyo because that was my dream back in LA.
In LA,
and then when I moved back to Japan, kind of stacked and kind of horrible, sad situation. And I was very disappointed at that point. And then suddenly Tovaris was just happened to be Tokyo at the same time of Janet Jackson's concert. And then Janet called Tovaris and Tovaris called me. And that's how I got the chance to get an audition. And then when I went to audition, the choreographer was Gil and assistant was Whitey. I don't know if you guys know Whitey.
Yes.
Me and him used to dance together. So we're friends. So when I went to the room, he's like, oh, hey, Coco. And I'm like, Whitey. And then I'm like, I have to get this audition because I know him. Right. And then, we have to do the Liz Nation choreo that day. And and then I dance out of, like I just did full out passion and everything. I have to get that audition. So I'm like, I did it. And that's how I get to dance with Janet Jackson the next day, the concert.
So the next day, so this happened and within 24 hours, you were on stage.
Yes.
And did you have to learn the dance?
Yeah, after the audition, whoever made it that capped and be chosen to be a dancer for for Liz Nation, just one song. But the rehearsal was after the audition. So we have to learn everything, the whole one song, after I think 5 or 6 hours after the audition. So the next day when we get to the stage was the real show day. So that was the most, I think, crazy 24 hours and whole dancers experience of my life.
And then if people out there do not know this song of Janet Jackson, you got to go do your homework.
Oh yeah,
you need to know this song, right?
It's a legend.
No, do you remember this? Dun, 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 no.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Well, you know the whole dance because you were in it.
Well, we have rhythm, dun, dun, ho, all that.
Yeah. Well, the original choreographer is Anthony, and Anthony Thomas. Yeah.
Yes.
He made that move. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's epic. Yeah, all these amazing opportunities.
That was I think that was my crazy moment of my dancer's life, because I would never imagine or expected or dreamed about being on the same stage with Janet, even one song.
Yeah, because when I first saw that you were doing it, I was like, oh my God. I don't know, you weren't there, but I was like literally yelling because I was like, Coco, so I was really happy for you for sure. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, so I was definitely celebrating when you were on stage, and I was like, that's my friend. So
that's so sweet.
Yes. So I definitely was so happy for you. It was so
thank you.
To see that, like, because I knew your situation too, and like that's I didn't know at the time what you were going through then, but I know like the the hardships that you had to go through to come here, and and seeing you on the daily, almost when we were dancing.
Yeah, when we were dancing together.
Yeah. So
at that moment,
that's an amazing story.
Yeah, I
First
kind
time I'm
of
hearing this.
thanked for my lawyer that who failed my visa, because otherwise I wouldn't be there. It's
Yeah, it
just
was meant to
really,
be.
it was really, yeah, crazy experience that I had. And yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. That's how I get to, yeah, see Janet. And that was, yeah. And then my mom get to see me dancing even even one song. I invited my mom because I had the ticket.
You had the ticket.
Yeah.
I had the ticket, yeah.
That's amazing.
And you know, I think that comes to mind. The thing that comes to mind is whatever is yours, like it was meant for you. Like that job was meant for you.
Mhm.
Because it just doesn't make sense. Like everything was lining up. And
Yeah.
the key to the story is that you did not give up. You could have gone to Japan and just be like, I quit. I'm not going to be a dancer anymore, you know?
Yeah.
But you kept going. You're like, no, I'm going to practice. I'm going to get that visa. I'm going to go back. And then the huge opportunity just came to your lap. It was like,
that was, yeah, really crazy. Yeah, because I've seen so many people, like not even from Japan, like so many people coming from another country, yeah, everywhere, and they're amazing dancers, you know. Like it's so hard to stay here or to get the visa, so many people move back, or you know, just couldn't stay here for, you know, chasing their dreams. So I was, yeah, very lucky. I think I was really lucky.
I don't know about luck though. I think you're a very hard worker. And I think that you're very kind, hardworking. So I think that has a lot to do with it too.
Thank you, Dane. I think when you love something, when you love or passionate about something, you just don't feel like you're working hard. Don't you think so? You know, because you just love it, so you just do it. But that's why, like, I think if, you know, all kinds of, you know, industry successful people, whoever doing, you know, amazing, can do whatever they can do for amazing because they love it to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to love it. Otherwise, you know, how can you do that? You can't continue what you love, you know, if you don't have a love.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think so. Yeah.
Awesome. Any other questions there, Lorena?
Yeah.
So do you want to go, Janelle? Something?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys,
So let's see. I think we wanted to know your transition, because you did say that dance is somewhat like, you know, being a dancer is like being like a mom. I didn't understand, like, I remember you saying this and I was like, I wonder what does that mean, you know? So I guess being a dancer has helped you be a good mom. Is that what you mean?
I think, or like, because we all dance, right? Because we all dance, right?
Yes.
And then we learn choreography, and sometimes you just have to adjust the environment, or like somebody got injured and, you know, one guy or one girl step out and then they're going to change the formation or something, and you have to adjust, and you're going to learn quick to do whatever the change is,
right,
to make it happen for the show or something. I think that's happening raising the baby every single day. you know, do you understand the way of handling the situation? I think.
Right.
You always have to be on your toes. Is it always changing? Like, okay.
Always changing.
And it's literally the baby's show. It's her show. It's Hannah's.
It's her show. Yeah,
Hannah's
she's running the show. Yeah, she's running the show. So I have to adjust what she wants and what she needs, and because I've never done it, and I didn't really read the book or watch the video to become a mom.
And they always say how
every day is freestyling. I think
freestyling.
Hey, yeah.
With the baby, you know?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna be freestyle dancer as a mom taking care of the baby.
That's perfect.
Let me put that way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great analogy.
But I think, yeah, we use our brain and body so quickly so we can do that job very nice and smooth way.
I think it froze again.
Oh no, Coco.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, but she's on mute.
I'm here. I'm
Okay,
here.
perfect. Don't worry.
Okay.
We'll be here waiting for you.
Okay, yeah, I'm here. So yeah, like a freestyle every single day.
I love that.
Yeah.
And how was being pregnant in the pandemic for you? Like, because that you just had a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, back in March, and me and my boyfriend at that time, we didn't expect to have a baby. So that
you
was
didn't plan.
surprise. Yeah. So we didn't expect that. So it just happened. And then we decided to have baby.
Oh.
And then we got engaged and we got married after we had Hannah.
That's beautiful.
But the pregnancy was kind of, because we had to stay home, right? Because we couldn't go out. So that was pretty easy, like relaxing. Because if otherwise I want to always go out, do some stuff. If I could dance, maybe I was taking dance classes in the studio with Tommy out. So I couldn't do that. So that was maybe good for me because I go crazy. I just want to move around. But the beginning, we found out that I was pregnant. Beginning of lockdown started, COVID happened. So then pregnancy women, I think 30% of more risky to go to, if you get COVID, more risky to have, giving the birth for the baby.
Right.
So I was so scared at the beginning, very, very scared. But then at the same time, like, well, this baby came this timing, and what I can do, just be positive about it, And then when I went to the doctor and she said, yeah, you gotta, everybody has baby. Like, what if, something happened next year, 3 years later, 5 years later, then you're never gonna have your baby. You'll be fine. Many healthy women having babies. So why don't you do that? And I'm like, okay, I think I just gonna, have this baby. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's a good way to look at it, because instead of being scared and
I was a little bit.
That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah. I like how you associate it with dance and like, you're like, it's just like dancing.
Yeah, it's just like dancing, and it's just gonna stay positive. And then I was moving. I think I had a TikTok, but then I kind of document myself of my tummy with TikToking. Yeah. So I was dancing a little bit, but yeah, not too much. But then I couldn't make that mom friends during the pandemic. And because usually when I go to hospital, so I can talk to someone who's having baby. But last year I didn't really, because everything was on schedule, like appointments and wearing masks and everything is, which I mean good organized. But then I didn't see any of the new moms, so I couldn't ask, how are you feeling,
Yeah, get feedback from them.
So I asked my mom and my friends who has kids and stuff, but then I felt a little bit alone,
Yeah,
because you have all your families in Japan.
Yeah, all my family is in Japan. My mom, dad, brother, and then my mom always told me, when Coco, when you have a baby, I can always come help you raising that baby. And that couldn't have, she couldn't make it for the corona,
Yes.
So she didn't even met my baby yet. That's sad. That's sad.
Yeah. But do you do Zoom or some kind of
we do FaceTime all the time. FaceTime.
Oh, that's good. That's good. something.
Yeah, I
know
talked
it's
to
not
her.
the same.
Yeah, something. Something.
Something.
But yeah, but I like I didn't expect this happen to me. So I think
I know.
my life is pretty much roller coaster, you know.
That's good. That's good. Your
Yeah.
life is interesting.
Just yeah,
That's awesome. Very good.
writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was definitely watching and seeing you. Not the whole TikTok, but I saw some of it.
Yeah.
And I knew you
Little.
were so cute dancing with your belly there. I loved it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to find those videos.
Yeah, you need to find her. She's so cute.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
And did you?
I'm just being silly and just
having
exper-
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just having fun.
Just having
And then
fun.
I think I've been watching YouTube when I was pregnant, and Beyonce had a performance when she
A
was
baby.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I see some girl doing the pole dance until her due day. She was upside down.
Yeah.
Well, somebody told me a long time ago, it's like being pregnant, it's not like being handicapped. Like you can't do anything. It's being pregnant is just
It's so hard. It was so hard.
It's just the belly, and that's it. Like you could do things like don't start something new. That's what they say.
Not new,
But do what you do. Like if you're a dancer, you teach Pilates. If you're a pole dancer, whatever you are, you could still do it because your body's used to it. So if you wanted to do the Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation, you could still do it, right? See, she froze again.
Frozen. Oh.
We'll wait for her.
Yes.
Sometimes if the internet's not good connection, it sometimes freezes, right?
Yeah.
Janelle.
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well.
What we could do is when she comes back, we can do the 5 questions.
My phone's kind of dead, so I have to plug it in. So.
Oh, I just text you. Oh.
Is that?
Oh, there she is.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Is that me in my internet?
I think so. I don't know.
Too. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm like, don't worry about it.
It's okay. We edit this stuff.
Oh, that's a good
when we have the actual podcast. This is live, obviously, with people. Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So we have this thing, Coco, that at the end of the interview we have like 5 questions, like they're like speed questions.
Okay. I'm trying to do that answer very quick then.
Yeah, like it doesn't even have to be so quick, but
okay.
But they're not like big questions. So
all right.
No, you go first.
Okay. Are you sleeping well? Like what?
Right now?
Are you even sleep? No, are you sleeping well with Hannah, and her schedule? Like
right now, yes.
Right now, yes.
After 4 months, yes. Before 4 months, no. No. Which I didn't know. Yeah. Because people said, oh, you cannot sleep. And that was the beginning of 3 months. Yeah, she was a newborn time. I couldn't sleep.
I can imagine. That's what they say, that like it's a rhythm, different times you have to wake up and feed them, and oh my goodness. But it's beautiful. And you just showed us a picture of her. I know she's right now.
She's getting big. Yeah, I think she's becoming more little human. And the beginning, she doesn't even know. She just, come to the world and eat, sleep, poop, repeats.
That sounds like my dogs.
Yes, exactly though. That is. Baby's like a dog, but then I think a little bit more. Yeah, more. They need more care and time. Yeah.
So so for me, what are 3 things that you'll recommend any new mom? I know you didn't have a new mom friend, but 3 things that that you can like tell a new mom, hey, do this and this, or this is what I recommend.
Husband's support, or whoever's partner's support.
Nice.
And your favorite food. What you eat, whatever you want to eat to make you happy. And 3, the baby is gonna sleep someday, one day. That day will come. Yes, that's it.
Hope.
Pray.
Hope. You have a hope. So don't remember you have a hope. You will sleep one day.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, that's 3. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, Lorena's, we're all, thinking about, having families and things like that. And I'm older, obviously. It's been
you're fine.
it's been something for me to think about and contemplate being my age, and yeah, so it's good that you're starting now.
Yeah, it's just really,
even though it was a surprise.
Yeah. It's just very, new, but just try to work it out, and then you guys will. So I'm not too worried. If anything, just come to me. I have,
Yeah, you have good advice.
Definitely will be coming to you. And anyone I know that has. There's a lot of dancers now I see that have had kids. So it's like, now that we're a little older, I feel like now we see a lot of them with families and kids. So it's kind of nice.
Yeah. And they shrink back so quick. Don't you think so? All the dancers.
Yes.
I can't. I'm like, I'm trying to, but I can't.
No, Coco,
you can. You look amazing.
Yeah.
And I went there.
You don't look like you had a baby. Like, how?
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to work on it,
Is it because
you can come take Pilates with us?
Yeah, go to Janelle's and take Pilates. Yeah,
you're always welcome. But I just don't understand, how is it difficult? Like, I know people don't talk about the post-traumatic stress, like after having the baby, like all that. Sometimes I didn't even know about it until recently when my friend was talking to me about it. Like,
me neither. I didn't know that.
Is that something that happened to you, or did you feel different? Or
yeah, it hits really hard for me. Yeah, I think the hormone, though, that people talks about hormone, when you're pregnant, it's high, and when you had a baby, it just drop, like dramatic drop, and then that'll change your emotions and mood, and you're tired physically, mentally. So tired.
Everything.
And mentally,
Yeah, they say mommy
everything
brain,
is like,
right?
Yeah, and then you forget stuff. Your brain became dumb, which is everybody. That happened to everybody. That's crazy.
Wow.
I already forget things.
I know.
Imagine,
right?
I'm like, like today I forgot something. I'm like,
yeah, it's so hard to remember stuff.
Yeah,
or just now I look back.
I almost put just if you're tired or something, especially when you're tired, you don't know what you're doing. And I literally
I had no idea.
Somewhere it's supposed to go back in the refrigerator, but I put it in like up in the cabinet somewhere, and I'm like, where did it go? And I was like, where is it? I can't even imagine. I don't even have a kid, and but that's when you're really tired, and so I can't even, like, that's me, I'm a normal person, no kids.
Yeah.
Imagine having kids, right? But what's the best thing that she's doing now that you're really surprised about?
Oh, now she knows Miller. She found the Miller now.
Oh, so she sees herself.
Like,
yes.
Is she like is she a dancer? Like,
Oh yeah, probably.
She did the pose actually. She did the pose. She did the side pose
You did?
like this.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
oh.
She's a dancer.
And I'm like,
for
how
sure.
do you know? How do you know? You're too little to know that stuff. Yeah, she got some funny character.
Mm,
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
she has some
Personality.
personality. Yes, she has some
Mhm,
personality.
mhm.
Yeah. It's just really funny to see little baby discovering new stuff every single
And
day.
she's like a mini you and your boy and your husband, like a mini, right?
Yeah, I see my husband in her more than me myself though. Yeah.
Yes.
So cute.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really cute.
A favorite book that you're reading right now that you will recommend.
Right now? Favorite book? Right now? I don't really read a book right now.
Not right
Shoot.
now, maybe like in lifetime, because right now
Lifetime?
you're a new mom.
That's right. That's right. I'm trying to think what book that I like. It's Japanese though, I think.
Say it. Maybe one
Japanese
day we'll learn how to speak Japanese and read Japanese.
Anime book? Oh yeah. If anime book, then One Piece, definitely One Piece. The manga, Japanese manga, then that's One Piece. Yeah. I don't know if you guys ever read it.
No, have you, Janelle?
It's, I know a lot of people in that, like, they love manga and they like to draw, or you know, like that stuff, or read it.
Mhm.
But I haven't read it, but I know, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I love
Okay.
Japanese
Yeah,
culture.
it's a
too,
long
and-
story.
Yeah, it's like a,
Yeah, you
don't they
teach
have like
Japanese.
trilogies and
You
things like
teach
that?
English.
I teach English to Japanese students,
You teach English to Japanese, yes.
but they're 5. They're 5 years old, or like 6. You know,
Yeah.
they're young. But I also teach older than me.
Mhm.
You know, like someone who's like in his 60s or something, and he's an older
Mhm.
guy, and we just have conversation like this to help him with English. And
Yeah,
he's
that's
in,
amazing.
yeah, I think he's in Miyazaki.
Oh, Miyazaki.
Yeah. So yeah, so I have older, really like older than me, and then I have younger than me.
Little kids, yeah.
And then I have my friends like you. So, but I've always wanted to learn. I used to do the Duolingo Japanese thing, you know,
Are
learning.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I used to do the Duolingo, learning
Oh,
Japanese.
Duolingo. What is that?
It's like a app.
Oh.
It's like a
Eh.
language app. Yeah.
Oh, language app.
Yeah, it has many different
Oh,
languages,
nice. I
Spanish,
didn't know.
other ones. Yeah. So I love Japanese. I've only been in Japan a couple times, but I never really got to see Japan, you know? So I always wanted to visit either you or
Yeah.
whoever's there that I know, because I would love to like visit, because I think it's just a beautiful place, you know?
Yeah, you guys will love it though.
Definitely.
I've been to Japan once and I loved it. The food. Let's talk about Japanese curry. That is
Oh.
so good.
a bomb.
Food is amazing. Yeah, I
Like,
miss that. I really miss that food.
Do you cook?
Yeah, do you cook?
Yeah, I cook.
No. I do that in
I
class.
cook, yeah.
It's me and my ESL, because I have to use,
Yeah.
you know,
No,
all
because
this.
you know what? There's a dance right now on
Oh, is it
TikTok.
that one that goes?
It goes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've seen that one.
Everyone's
Everybody's
doing that.
And then it was because you just did this, and that was in it, like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like,
the egg mover.
Yeah, I'm like,
right? Yeah.
is this a new conversation? Like, this is how people are gonna be talking? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh my
I
God.
mean, whatever works. Yeah.
Whatever works, yeah. Oh
As
my
long as you
God.
understand the words that are coming out of
Out of my
my
mouth.
mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
So
Janelle, you
any
get
other
the last
questions?
one.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What?
Oh, last question. Last question.
Yes, last question. What
Okay.
do you see yourself, doing as a mom now in dance? Like, are you planning to have like a kids dance class to help other
Kids
moms?
dance class.
I don't know. Like, are you like, have you thought about that, or are you're just going to, go back into dancing, choreographing when she gets older
I
again?
used
Like,
to teach kids, and honestly, I don't like teaching kids, but kids likes me.
the same.
Kids likes me, so.
The same for me. Yes. Oh my gosh.
So I think, when Hannah can start to walking in, and I would like to teach her little steps, and I would enjoy that. And then I can teach other kids, then I maybe enjoy that. Well, I always enjoy teaching. I do. I just don't
She's a
like
great
kids.
teacher, I'm sure. Yeah, I know she's
Yeah.
a great teacher.
I do love teaching. Yeah. So, soon one day I'll be back teaching, and yeah, and I need to get back shape, then start to learning choreo again.
Well, I think
Well,
you look wonderful, and congratulations with the baby, and thank you once again to make some time for us. We didn't want to keep you too
Yes.
long because I know
I
you're a new
know.
mom and
Thank you.
Oh, it's
You
okay.
know-
She's still sleeping.
she's still sleeping, but maybe for you to have me time and quality time for you. But thank you so much for being in our podcast and our live streaming. That was
No
so nice.
problem. Thank you for having me.
Yay. Thank you
You
so
guys
much,
are so
Coco.
cute.
Thank you, Coco.
So fun.
Yes.
I know. I'm so sorry that I'm in.
Oh,
Oh,
No
there you
it's
go.
okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
No problem.
I'm sorry. I'm back and forth.
It's okay. You're here with us. Thank you once again, and
Okay.
have a beautiful night.
Yes.
Bye.
You too.
I'll see you soon.
too.
Well,
Thank you
we're
very
gonna all
much.
connect all the time. So we'll
Yeah.
be seeing you
All
very soon.
right.
Thank you, Coco.
Thank
Bye,
you,
Janelle.
guys.